What's up, everyone? It's Anthony with A Crew Gaming, coming at you again from Satisfactory. We are, I think, if you watched the live stream, you saw that we obtained oil, and I will put a recording of the live stream on YouTube as well. I did it on Twitch. I will probably do all my live streaming on Twitch. That's just how I have it all set up. So for now, that's what I'll do. I may make the change later on if I see that it's not working out well. But did have some issues in the beginning with frame rate and internet connection and stuff like that. So probably be the case on the first couple, and then I'll get it all figured out, and then I'll probably get shipped out to some hotel with terrible internet, and we'll have to start all over. But we'll see. For now, I think I'm going to plug directly in to our internet instead of using the wireless. Or I may try, I was able to connect to our 5G that wasn't working. So trying a few things. Like I said, we'll get it all buttoned up and figured out. But we do have oil now. We don't have it back to the base yet. We've got it over here. So it's a possibility for us. So I have a ton of inventory. I was going to go explore over here, but I really don't want to lose all the stuff that I have if I fall off a cliff or something. I know that there's some critters over there. Surprisingly, there's none over here where the oil's at. So I guess it makes sense a little bit. If there's a bunch of oil leaking all over the place, animals aren't going to want to hang out over there. But every other resource node in the game was protected except for the oil, so kind of cool. I think I've got it all. I think I've got an oil pump on all of them. I'll have to climb this mountain to see if there's anything else beyond that. But I think I've got 6 of them. So I don't imagine that they put more than 6 in. The location thing is kind of general, so it doesn't really help a ton, but there's 2 up the hill here, and they're all 120 per minute. So I've got them running 2 of them per belt, and those are 240 per minute belts. So I've got these 2 down here, and then I've got another one, or another 2 over here. So I did put the platforms down all over here, just because I wanted to get everything all lined up correctly. So let's go ahead and jump in this deal here. And there's like this void, and my lighting is probably really terrible. Actually, my wife could probably turn the light on in here and it would make it a little bit better. But there's this light void behind me. She's got hot glued eyeballs to her fingers right now. So hey, there's a little bit better on my face. But yeah, the light behind me is a window way above us. We can't really fix it, so probably should just record at night. would kind of fix it, but that's all right. Can't be picky when we're recording. Now let's cruise over here. You'll kind of see this massive bridge that I built, this massive road. It was very interesting to build this during the live stream because of my frame rate and the lag. So there was at one point I fell straight off of this thing into the water. I survived because I fell in the water, but it was super difficult to build this with a bunch of lag. So I did try to include my son in the multiplayer version of it, but it just was not working out. So I don't know if it's because I set this up originally as a private game and tried to change it later, and it might have messed it up as far as the early release portion of it goes. That might not work, but like I said, we had all kinds of problems. It also might have just been both of us using the internet and it just slowing it down that much more. So my guess is that's probably more the issue than the game itself. So we'll try that again. see if we can get it to work, but for now, this is where we're at, and I'll probably should change it to, I don't remember if I have it on low res or high res or medium. These things are so slow up steep hills, holy moly. If it wasn't full of materials, I would have just despawned it and or unbuilt it and rebuilt it on the top here. Would have been much faster. Come on, you can do it. But oil, there's oil over here. There's another node like 2,000 meters from this behind me. So I have no idea how big this map is, but it is extremely massive. I can't even imagine building another one of these because I was about 2,000 meters away from the oil on the first one. So, and I don't think it's like a true planet. Like if I keep going one direction, I'll end up back. I don't believe it's that way. That would be kind of cool, but I drove around the world in a tractor. Ton of slugs over here. I definitely need the jetpack. Need to get this oil back. I ran out of conveyors, so I took, on the first load, I took a ton of concrete just to get the platform built, and I did have to go back and get some more. Took a couple hours. It would have only taken probably about an hour, hour and a half maybe, had I not had such an issue with the lag, but I just couldn't keep moving while I was building the platform because it just wouldn't keep up. So this is taking forever though. Are the trucks faster than this? If you've played this and the trucks are faster, let me know. I'm gonna build one sooner or later, but just leave a comment, shoot me a message. I'll share this on Twitter when I post the video. I'll share it. So I did also notice that none of my filters were on my microphone, and I don't know how long it's been that way. So if there's a bunch of background noise in those recordings, I apologize, but I got that fixed. We should be better now. Hopefully it's not like eliminating some of my words, and I think I got them all set up correctly, but it's always fun changing settings. Probably should have run those wires to the side, give myself more driving room, but that's alright. I say that now, then I'm going to go flying off. I'm going to hit one of them and go flying off the edge. It's a pretty cool drive. You can see my coal plant off to the left there. It's like a little tour guide, like I'm running a tour bus here. But that's my main coal plant. Hopefully when I get the oil back and start running some stuff off of the oil, I'll be able to just use that one and use the other node that's over by my base, primarily just for steel production. So that's the plan. I'm gonna stop at this one too. I think there's some good stuff in this tractor as well, so we'll eventually have to come back and get this. Why am I slowing down so much? I wonder if I ran out of fuel. Come on, you can do it. I must have run out of fuel. Let's jump out here and see. Just keep going. I'll keep up. Vehicle out of fuel. Good thing we have plenty. Let's go see what we can grab from this guy here. Actually, first let's check our settings. So anytime I record, it's really got to be on the low settings. It's all on low. Okay. Which is kind of a bummer. I don't know why that is, because I'm only like 20% of my CPU. So I don't know what the draw is on this, but And I wouldn't think that it's my internet when I'm just recording. It shouldn't have anything to do with it. Let's leave the bacon and take these guys. What else can I leave? I probably should. I wonder if I should leave one over here with all the building supplies. I don't really need them though, because once I get this built, the only thing I would do over here would be to improve on things, so increase my belt speed and stuff. So I'll probably take all of this back, put it all away. Not obviously in the video, but let's leave a thing of screws in here. Grab this guy. I don't even need leaves. Limestone I can make into concrete. So, okay, we'll jump in the other guy here. But yeah, I'll drive them both back. I'll probably empty one out and fill it up with just what I need to get the conveyor back here. And that's the ultimate goal. And I was able to just whip around here when I'm just playing the normal game. There's no sort of issues. I can play it on high resolution, and I can fly through here with the tractor. But there's still a little bit of lag, even just recording. Not nearly as bad as it was last night. I did, like I said, I changed a couple things. I think I record in a higher resolution now than I was streaming, or than I streamed. So we'll see. Like I said, I'll get it all adjusted, get it all fixed, and it'll be kind of a work in progress too, because I don't know where I'll be. Like I said, tomorrow I could be sent to Canada, sent in about anywhere in the United States and Canada. So just kind of depends on, at that point, the hotel. I may not be able to live stream while I'm gone if I'm in a hotel that has really poor internet. So like I said, the scheduling is going to be a little bit difficult, but I usually stay in Marriott's, so the internet isn't too bad. And then they usually have a I can usually plug into the Ethernet, so that'll probably be the option that I utilize when I'm out and about. But we shall see. So this is going to open up a ton of stuff for us. It's going to open up computers, rubber, plastic. We'll be able to unlock the gas mask. What else can we do? There's a couple more things we need to research, so I don't even know what that opens up. The truck instead of the little tractors here. So I bet you the truck has a larger footprint than this too. I might have to move those aside. The jetpack, that's a major thing. Getting that unlocked will be pretty awesome. And then obviously fuel generators, which are way more effective than the coal generators. And I believe you can still run a ton of them just on one belt. So I'll have to figure out the balance of kind of what I'm running, what I'm utilizing. But really nice drive. Hopefully our flying buddy over there is... I need to put some lights up here so he can see that there's a bridge. He does clip right through the space elevator. I've seen him hit it a couple of times. Whoa, that was interesting. Nice little two-wheeled descent there. Oh, looks like I've got a couple animal deals down there that I need to collect. These things go really good downhill, but uphill they struggle big time. Doesn't help that I use the steepest ramps, but it takes long enough to get down from that height that I want to prolong everything. I'm trying to remember what all I have. I probably am going to take this one down. I should just build another one, but that's alright. I need to make some more ramps. Uh-oh. Stopping does not happen very quick. The tires like lock up and it just slides. More of our copper over there, that's what that is. Definitely not needed. If this game gets big enough that we're using almost 2,000 copper wire per minute, I can imagine how big the save file would be on it. Because it seems like right now that's the least used, one of the least used items. I have a way overload on steel plates too. That thing's been maxed out for quite a while. But copper wire, I hadn't even made copper wire since the beginning of the game, and I just had my small beginning storage set up for it. Oh, now I'm like totally in the dark, aren't I? Yeah, the lighting is not good. It's not good. I don't have a light in front of me. No, I'll probably have to stop. Probably have to invest in one of those by the looks of it. Otherwise I'm just gonna be this dark shadow. But like I said, the issue is the lighting behind me, the windows that we can't put blinds on, so I'll either have to record at night or get a light. I can't really take a light with me though, so that's the big issue. I may get one of those like shop lights with the LED lights, because I can put that in my luggage and just haul that. So, but the setup, I mean, I like my setup. Seems like it's working really, really well. Like I said, aside from my internet, but can't really do. I guess I could do a whole lot to change that, but we'll have to look into that. Like I said, most of the year I'm going to be gone though, so I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money upgrading our internet if I'm gone most of the year. So let's drive. I think this is the fastest way. No, probably not. This way is probably the fastest way. I'm just going to dump all of this. I've got a big storage unit. I think this might be a cliff too. We're going to see how this thing does. Oh, we're going to run over a rock here. I've never actually driven it off the cliff. Looks like it can be damaged. I don't know if that's the... Yeah, that's the health of the machine. Nice. Nice little jump. A little Dukes of Hazzard action there. I like that you can kind of like, it's like a lawnmower, you can just run over all these bushes. You gotta be careful, like if you need the thing though, like all these flower petals that I need for the paint, you run those over and they disappear. All the food, that disappears and you run it over. It looks like the flower petals actually stay. That's nice. The bushes, those all, oh, especially the ones that conceal those little ledges that you can't drive over, those are always fun. Doing the burnout. The truck looks like it's got a cab, so I wonder how much more, I wonder if you're still outside of it or if you actually get in a cab. It'd be kind of cool to unlock that once we get the oil. Didn't stress my power grid out too much adding those extra things. I'm still doing just fine. I think I can add maybe 2 more coal generators over there. Like I said, in goal is to get rid of all the ones that are over here, and just use oil or fuel. May have to go to another node for that, but there's a couple more that I've got access, or that I will have access to, so I don't know how much oil this game is going to take, but like I said, those are way more efficient than the coal is. Keep all this stuff with me. I should have a 200 fuel. It's alright, keep that one. And I'll move all this stuff later on. Those we need. I think we need 4 belts. Let's see. I know I need steel. I also need concrete plates and rods. And I know I need wire for... Oh no, I don't need wire. I've already got that all done. Well, what about the poles? Do they take anything different? Helps if I hit the right button. Plates, rods, and concrete. Yeah, the wiring is all set. I shouldn't need any of that. I've got the belts all run. No, that's not what I wanted to do. In the plant area. I should be able to unload most of this. Computers I'll take over there. Did I run out of fuel again? Jeez. Fill this guy up. Yeah, that'll work. I got a hard drive, so I might be able to go research some of that other stuff. These I'll leave. Didn't need any of the wire. Keeps marching. That's always awesome. It's like, I stopped walking a little while ago. It does like a little cool down. He doesn't want to get a cramp. The computer and stuff I'm going to put over here. I'm actually going to go try to research them. I think it's going to take a lot of them though. I think it's more than just one. Make it? Yep. Nope. This is much easier to navigate. Typically. I love these handrails because you can just sprint around and you don't fall off the edge. Completely unnecessary other than that aspect of it though. Let's see, what do we got? Do we even have a supercomputer? Ooh, we need 10 of them. Good golly. Hard drive. We only need one of those. What's the next thing? Fabric. Get this guy started. 10 minutes. The inhaler thing is awesome. I think I mentioned it in the live stream, but if you didn't watch the live stream, what we got when we undid, or when we researched the mycelia again, was this inhaler, and it restores your health fully. So it's pretty awesome to have. It still takes a bunch of the same stuff that you would normally use to heal yourself. It takes this beryl nut. I believe it takes some of the bacon stuff and the pale berries to make it. So, but it's 100%. So it heals you completely, which is nice. So 10 minutes, this guy will be done, and we'll see what we get from that. This thing here, alternate modular frames. Again, we need rubber, which we'll be able to get really quick. Under motors, we have heavy modular frames we can make. Okay, so it's all the same thing. Jetpack is huge. Definitely want to get the jetpack. So tier 7 is coming later. I don't know if that's going to be when the full game is out, or if it's just it's still going to be an early release item, but we'll see. Let's see, I should be able to make some power shards here. Nice. There's 4 there, and then the yellow one should give us 2. 6 more of those guys. That's always nice. We'll take the computers down here in the section of stuff that we can't really use yet. And then once we have an actual storage spot for them, once we're actually creating them, then I'll move them over there in a nice corner. Again, I need walkways. A mess. So I could make enough rubber probably right now to unlock that one deal. What do we got? Any other computers? I put the hard drive in the other thing. Let's do this. Was it just rubber that I needed? So I'm gonna have a bunch of these whenever we actually get to use them. That'll be nice. And I should have drove the tractor over. There we go. I was like, I know I've got a bunch of these somewhere. I should have drove the tractor over to me. Oh hey, now you can see me again. That's better, huh? Now that I have that camera, I do need to remember that that I actually have the camera. Let's see, where were they headed? Oh, I guess I could have done it. We'll do it up there. Let's see if we can unlock something. And then, like I said, what I'm going to do next is take the fill up the truck or the tractor again. I'm going to call it a truck, but when I get the truck, I'll have to differentiate between the two. So I'll fill up the tractor with the steel beams so that we can finish the conveyor belts. I wonder if I can build a ramp right there. Kinda sucks to have to jump in here every time. I know it's a little bit lame, but it'd be nice to be able to just run in. So rubber, we can make 120 of them. We need it for about quite a bit, so we'll just use all the oil that we've got here. And this was the oil that I gathered kind of over by that coal node. That's where my main power plant is that I pointed out. There's some plants over there that actually have oil coming out of them, and when you chainsaw them, you get oil. So kind of cool. I think I got like 120 barrels or something like that. And then quick wire. Of course we need quick wire, because I think that's separate in here. Right. It's back down where we were. And I think this gives us an alternate way to make the modular frame, or the reinforced modular frames. Which I don't think it takes it down to just 2 items, but I think it makes it a little bit easier. Wide turn there. There we go. I think my quick wire is in here. I guess I should have looked at that before. And that I don't have either, like Ethereum, so I need to go get that moving because this will be my last bit of quick wire that I've got. I do have like 5 miners, I think, or the portable miners on it. So I could go get 500, 500 ore pretty quickly, but from the one that's over here that has the boulders on it. But getting a belt of it would be definitely nice. Like milestone. Bada bing. Launch that guy. Oh, he doesn't even take off. That. Some of the simpler ones he doesn't, the thing doesn't actually even go anywhere. So I can hear, what does that give us? So concrete, steel pipe, encased industrial beams. I don't even know what it changed, to be honest with you. It doesn't say what the oh wait, here we go. So, oh nice. This will actually be amazingly awesome because I was going to have to make more screws because I don't even have enough screws to support what I've got now. So if I can do that and use concrete, I mean, you saw the massive overload of concrete that I've got over there on my at that one portion of my base. So that's what I will utilize. I'll use this alternate recipe, that way I don't have to make more screws. So that's awesome. So, but that's it for this one. Like I said, it's we're moving right along. The next video you see should have oil at the door here, and then we will start our oil production stuff. Like I said, I just need to fill that that tractor up with steel beams, and we'll get that conveyor belt running over here, or the 3 conveyor belts that I have. Get them running over here, and then start splitting that out in this section, and start making some of those things so we can unlock. We need to unlock the fuel generators as well, and I'll kind of figure out what I want to do with that. If I'm gonna make like a power plant on the outside here, or if that's all going to be on the top floor. Computers and stuff like that will all be assembled down below here, and I may have to do quick wire down there as well, because I think I'm going to reserve this upper floor portion over here for another steel production line, just like the one below it. That way I can get some more of that stuff created, and then start the heavy modular frames kind of in this space for both the upstairs and downstairs, because they are pretty slow producing those things. So other than that, like I said, we're cranking right along. I'm just going to leave the wire as it is. It doesn't really, as long as I don't go over there while I'm recording, it doesn't mess with things too much. But if I go over there and kind of get in the middle of all that with all the movement, it makes a big mess out of the frame rate, the sound, everything. It messes with the whole recording. So we'll just kind of stay away from there, and I'll just keep cranking the wire out at a way higher rate than I need to. And like I said, it'll eventually kind of shut everything down itself. And I may, once I'm not using it, I may shut the ones off that are just feeding the storage units and put them in standby. So right now I think I've only got 2 of them actually running to constructors other than wiring. I do have 8 constructors running running cable. So, but those ones, like I said, those ones I'll shut off pretty soon. Once the storage fills up, I'll probably add one more layer of storage on the cable, and then once that's full, I'll shut most of that down. So, but I appreciate everyone watching. Thank you for comments, likes, subscribes, the whole 9 yards. You guys know the drill. If you like the content, if you want to see some more of it, it's totally up to you. Definitely hit that subscribe button, hit the bell. You'll get notifications of all my videos that come out. I do have daily content that comes out, and I am going to add some more how-to type content stuff as well. I've been messing around quite a bit with a couple of programs to help with thumbnails and video editing. I know I'm no expert at it, but sometimes watching the experts do it is easy to get lost as a beginner. So I may have some like real base level beginner tutorial stuff as far as the two programs that I'm normally using are DaVinci Resolve for the editing, and then GIMP for the thumbnail creation and photo editing and channel art editing stuff. So like I said, I may do a couple videos in there. Hopefully that'll be helpful, especially if you're just kind of starting out as well. But we will see from there. So like I said, have a good evening or day or night, whatever time it is you're watching this, and we will see you in the next one.
Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and click the bell icon to get notified for every video my dad makes. Thank you for watching.